it works.
Welcome, welcome, race fans. This is Ron with TV. We're bringing you some racing action here from Donington Park Raceway. We are running our Dragonfyre GT3 challenge tonight. This is race number 2 of our 4th season of the Dragonfyre GT3 challenge.
After this race.
This one is a 15 race
season.
season.
Not sure if they'll make me any faster, but I'd be interested.
A little chatter on track here as the guys are getting around through practice. We got about 7 minutes left in our practice session. Last week we raced the first race of season 4. Nate Brody took the win. I don't see Nate on track tonight. Philip Scott, Chris Springer, Josh Bailing. Josh is also. Oh no, he's out here. He's out here tonight. Jason Rabe, Brett Elder, Mike Mooney, Joe Fierro, Alex Cornfield, Julian Lockwood round out the top 10 last week, and those are the top 10 in points. Extra bonus points went to Nate and Mooney. She might be passing the most cars during the race. Doesn't look like there was any 0x on the track, so. But really tight tonight. The top cars are all real close together on the practice sessions. Everybody's doing really similar on their lap times. A lot of 127s, a lot of 128s. That's probably the top 8 right there in the 128 range. Let's see the gap. Yeah, top 8 within 1 second of the leader, the 127. So. We got Porsches out front, BMWs, Ford GT, a couple Lamborghinis, Audi, and a Ferrari in those top 8 positions. Brandon and Kyle Dooley both running the Porsche tonight, running the top of the chart with the times. Chris is just getting going in his Lamborghini. I'm sure he'll be putting up a quick time fairly soon. We got a lot of new guys this year. So far, we have 17 drivers on track. Trying to throw down some laps. A lot of these guys. There's Josh. He was 4th last week, showing his speed, popping himself up into the 2nd position in the timing charts for this practice session. So new season, new drivers. Josh, Jason, Nick, all right there in the top 7 are new drivers this year. Julian in the 8th spot, he came in late last season. Alex is new. Chris is halfway through last season, so we've got quite a crowd out there with some new drivers and some old drivers. Brandon's been around here now for a couple seasons. Kyle, Rich finished most of last season. I've been around for all 4 of the GT3 challenge seasons. I managed to hang on to 6th spot with my time. Trying to replicate that as I get lighter fuel loads, but with this car, I guess I could come in and get new tires with less fuel, but I didn't try that.
Everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello.
Doing some mic checks out there. But thanks everybody for joining us. We do have our stream up and running here. We're live at Donington Raceway Park with the Last Man Standing Motorsports team here at the Dragonfyre GT3 Challenge. Let me get my correct logo.
Sorry.
Gotta get the Dragonfyre logo up there for you on the screen, bottom left. If you haven't watched this before, top right, those are the standings during a race. It'll show you the standings of the cars, and then
will we be pitting?
typically run 40%, so almost guaranteed. The question will be, are you pitting early or pitting late?
You guys are just getting some communication out of the way. We're going to jump down into the lobby. We've only got about 2.5 minutes left here in the practice session, then we start qualifying, and that's where I need to be. So just a shout out to our sponsors, Dragonfyre Artistry from Bailey Rapier. She's our series GT3 Challenge Series sponsor, the Dragonfyre GT3 Challenge. And then our league sponsors, Stair Fittings Incorporated, stairfittings.com, for all your fine stair woodworking needs, stair parts. And big thanks to Last Man Standing Motorsports, and of course Big Wizard TV for putting all this together and keeping it all running. So let's jump down in the lobby and say hi. Hey guys, Ron up here in the booth. Got the stream kicked off. We got 17 drivers out here so far. There's still another 2.5 minutes left in practice, and then we'll throw down a 10-minute qualifying session. Looks like everybody's trying to push the envelope, get as much out of their cars as they can. So thanks everybody for joining us, being here.
We're glad to be here in merry old England in the fog.
It seemed appropriate. When I looked at the schedule, I saw Donington, morning, fog.
It works.
Are there fast repairs?
There should be two or three, I think.
2.
All right, I'm going to run down, jump in the car. The lobby is yours. And catch you guys here in a little bit.
Good luck.
Because I restarted my computer and that didn't even work.
Oh yeah.
Nope, looks like I'm not racing.
That's unlucky, dude.
I don't know if it was just the Windows update or like I don't know if it was just like the Windows update or if it was a Logitech update. I don't know what was wrong with it, but
Did you get it figured out?
nope. I restarted my computer and it's still doing the same thing.
Ah, that sucks.
So I'll probably have to go digging through my files to completely delete the Logitech hub off it.
Come on through there, Ron.
I was doing the same thing, Brett. Doing the same thing.
Yeah, no, I'll just give you
Gap in
boys a
the
little bit
field.
quicker. I'll give you a little bit of space.
Alright, well,
Sorry it happened, Chandler. Hope you can get it figured out.
yeah. I wasn't wanting to use this as a drop week, but I guess this is now a drop week.
Yep.
And it doesn't help that I now only have one remaining instead of 2 remaining.
Yeah, we tightened it up a little. But, you got to be here. Got to be in it to win it.
Yep.
Good luck getting that fixed. Hope you get it.
This is gonna force me to run Mount Panorama when I didn't want to.
Mount Panorama is a wicked track. It's fun.
That was
Awesome.
gonna be a scheduled drop week for me. But now
Don't
I
get rid
can't.
of the most fun track out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Watching-
that's the funnest track.
How dare you talk about Spa?
Well, Spa. I think Spa's on the schedule.
It is.
That's a good way to start my qualifying lap.
I will. Good night, guys.
Night.
All right, see you.
Hopefully I
Take it
can-
easy.
hopefully I can run next week.
All right. Yeah, I hope so.
Thank you.
You qualify faster if you go to the beach, right?
Beach is always the best place to be.
We'll mow the grass one of the two.
I forget. Any special rules on wrecking?
Don't wreck. If you cause an incident with another driver causing them to wreck, you need to do a drive-through penalty. That's about it.
You don't need to stop in your box. Just go through the.
Just drive through the pit box. A pit stop is actually not allowed on that particular penalty. You have to just
Okay.
drive through.
All right.
But that's the only real penalty we have if you cause an incident. If you don't do the drive-through and we find it post-race, it'll give you a lap penalty at the end of the race. So, and you're at the end of the lap that you go to. So, it's not usually good to take that option.
What if you can't decide who caused it?
Then you can wait and dispute and argue, but never in public forum. You can always do that
Yeah.
with the admins, though. It's usually looked at pretty openly. Try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Here's a good rule. Here's a good rule to use. If you're beating and banging with somebody for 2 or 3 laps and then one of you ends up spinning, that's racing. If you come up on somebody and punt them, that's not.
You got it. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I didn't think I caused something and wrecked and didn't do the drive-through and it was really my fault.
Then that would cause you a penalty if it was blatant. I mean, if you run into the back of somebody, and usually if you run into the back of somebody, it's something you should have avoided. Typically. I mean, that's not a golden rule or anything.
I hope not to worry about that, but nice to know ahead of time.
Yep.
Oh, good. Sean made it.
Yeah, I'm here.
I was worried, so I sent a message. Did it help?
I was watching Yellowstone. And
So
it's still,
yes.
it's still going. So I don't know. I didn't read my messages yet.
Okay. I sent you a message going, "Hey Sean, are you going to make the race? The Sunday race?"
Yeah, I'm here. Barely.
I figured if I send even multiples, it might even ding somewhere on the house phone or something, you know, and go, "Hey,
If I don't do a forced stop on Discord when I'm not at my PC, it doesn't run notifications to myself.
okay, well, give me the Amish guy's cell phone number, and I'll have him run over next Sunday to remind you."
I'll have to get you the cup, and we'll have to get the string, and
If he does any side work, he's got a cell phone underneath the
Oh
table.
yeah, it's pretty funny when you see him trucking along at like 11 or 12 o'clock at night in the buggy, and it's really dark, and you see the blue light from either the cell phone or the laptop.
That's battery, not electricity. And if it's the battery is recharged by the diesel generator outside, it's all fine.
I think
Yeah,
that depends on which group you're in.
Yes, if you're the Schwarzen trooper, then yeah, you got no cell phone anyways to recharge. So
yeah, that's Maury Povich is determined that's a lie.
That's an interesting combination of words. Maury Povich has determined that someone else is lying.
Well, when there's always like a guy and a girl on there, and he's not the father to the kids, and then he pulls out the envelope and says, "We've determined that was a lie." So that's why I said that. I know for a fact that my neighbor behind me is a Schwarzentrooper and definitively has a cell phone because he has a business.
Yeah.
yeah,
To each his own, man. To each his
Yep.
own. When he gets on iRacing, we'll know.
They're living by a set of man-made rules. Like, it is what it is.
That's how it works. Whew. All right. Well, that looks like we're getting down to the last lap or so here in qualifying. Chris Springer throwing down with a 127.4. 2/10 up on Josh Bailing
a good lap, Sean.
and Rich, both with a 127.67. So both of those guys are hauling the mail. Got the Lambos out front now. The Porsches were out front earlier, but the Porsches are currently in 5th and 6th. But they're still going around trying to get laps down, so we'll see how they do. We've got, let's see. You got to be across the line. This is it for anybody on track. The checkered flag is out for qualifying. Josh has packed it in and taken his 2/10 for second spot so far. Either that or his car's just blocking the track. Barry just ran his final lap. Ran his best lap with a 131.2. Oh, there's Mark spinning on the final corner. Oh, and Brandon not making it across the line. So Brandon will stay in the 6th position. Right now we got Julian coming around for his final corner.
Followed by Sean Williams.
Sean.
I did a purposeful stop at the tire barrier.
Yeah. That happens. That happens. As we see Julian go across, does not improve. Sean picks up to the 13th spot. And last car on the track, Alex Cornfield. See what he does. See if he can improve. Coming around the final corner across the line. And no, does not get a time for that lap.
Trying to line up in the back.
So here we are, Chris Springer on the pole. Josh on
quick.
the outside front row, Rich and Jason row 2, Kyle Brandon in row 3, Alex and Ron in row 4, Nick, Julian in row 5, Mark and Ryan, then Sean and Brett, Barry and Mooney, and I think there's 17. But I don't know who's in 17th. That may have been Chandler, who had technical issues. His pit crew decided that the steering wheel problem was irreparable, and they dropped
had-
his car from the race.
And you had Aaron out earlier also who left mid-practice.
So is that 18 we had in the session?
We had it 18 at one point.
Yeah. 16 are going to grid up here in just a minute. We've got, like right now.
I worked hard for that grid spot.
Qualifying
I-
is now over.
First time I ever run here.
Yeah, we love to see that.
This is a new one.
It's usually when people win.
We've got Sean saying that. Who else was saying that? Joshua, I think, was
Yeah.
saying that.
All right, everybody, let's have a good, clean race. Clean start. Remember, cold tires lap 1. If you cause an incident, please do drive through. Let's not cause any incidents. Let's have some fun. All right, away we go. Another minute to grid up. We got a couple people still not out there. Hopefully we got a couple viewers out there. I haven't checked since the beginning of practice, but no one had joined yet since the beginning of practice. So I know Uncle Don usually watches on Sunday nights, but he has other engagements tonight, so I don't think he'll be on.
You now have another viewer.
All right. And we're all here. Time to giddy up.
Green, green, green.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, Mark. Sorry about that, Mark. Just coming through the chaos there.
Oh, fuck, that's my fault, guy. My bad, Josh.
Sorry, Ryan.
It's alright.
Did we actually touch or?
Thanks for the end, Nick.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.
Damn it!
Well, we're working lap 7. We got a lot of action on track. Not sure where the broadcast is, but half a second lead up front. Rich Hibbs out in the front. Kyle Dooley, then Brandon, then Josh. Lots of action all around the track. Unfortunately for me, mine's been bad so far. All right, Kyle and Brandon have made the pass here on lap 9. Kyle's out front now by almost 6 seconds. Something must have happened with Brandon and Rich. Josh still in that 4th spot. Jason Rabe in 5th. Then Ryan Fry.
God dang it.
Sorry.
It's all right. Wasn't your fault. Don't feel like something's right. Come on, Ryan, get out there.
I don't know if you gave that to me or not, but appreciate it, Sean. Thank you.
No, you got it. You got it. I seen you coming.
Over here, Sean.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
That turn 4, man, that's a killer. Got me once earlier.
I figured you would know what to do, Brett.
Yeah. I nearly made a mess of it though. I nearly went too wide. I must have been close to clipping the grass.
Picture up front remains the same. Working lap 13, Kyle is still out front, but Brandon and Rich are closing the gap slowly, down to 5 seconds now. Josh is right there behind him. Rich just takes over the second spot from Brandon. Jason's still there in 5th, followed by Ryan. Then Nick and myself trying to catch up. About the 1/3 mark on the time on the race. I think our tightest battle in the top 10 is for 6th right now with Ryan and Nick coming across the line now.
Come on.
Go low, Kyle.
Yes, crew chief. Ron is closer because we had a slowdown there through that one little chicane. You're welcome.
Anytime.
That's bad corner movie.
Just trying to keep it all together there, Mooney. Thanks for
No, no.
that
I
was,
was,
that was fairly clean.
well, it was the only part that was dirty was me being off track, causing all the dust.
Yeah, yeah.
Trying to catch up to Ryan so we could be there at the same time, and then
Maybe we
Ryan
will.
could go. And then Ryan would have two old guys all
I
of a
might not
sudden.
make it to the end.
Oh, really? You got fuel?
I had to pit early because I had a problem with one of my cables.
Ah,
So we'll see how far I get.
I think you guys that pitted on 16 are going to be close if we go 34.
Yeah, I don't think I'll make it, but I'm just going to keep going.
If it goes 33, you'll probably be okay.
I'm good to the finish, and I pitted with him. I waited till it came up and said I was good.
It's my turn, Sean.
Yeah, I guess it was your turn, Brett. I thought I was on a merry-go-round the first half.
Made it past the 2/3 marker. Kyle's still out front. Rich, then Josh has gotten by Brandon, who's in 4th. Jason's still in 5th. Nick has moved up to the 6th spot.
Ryan Fry is 7th. Gaivo and Mooney are chasing him in 8th and 9th. 10th is Brett Elder.
Frick.
So you won't be getting a no claims bonus on that car after this race there, Sean.
That's a big negative.
I'm taking so wide.
I got one corner figured out, the chicane.
Oh, not many to go, mate.
Hey, you got one. Better than me.
You've
I
got
got
a few
one.
corners figured out, Ron.
Woo, that was close.
teammates. Just give it back to him.
Josh and Kyle battling there for second spot. Oh, Kyle's dropping back a little bit. No longer battling for second. Top five still 5 seconds apart on lap 27. Probably 34.
That's better.
Rich is still out front. We're on lap 31 for the leaders right now as they come by the line. Josh, 3 seconds back. Brandon, Kyle, and Jason still all within 6, almost 7 seconds of the lead. Looks like Rich's race to win or lose at this point. Everybody pitted pretty late, so they should have plenty of fuel. Unless these guys in second and third are keeping
Thanks,
something back and waiting for the end. Looks like this is going to be Rich's race to keep on trucking on. We're on
Wow.
lap 31.
That's a lot of commentator curse going on.
Of 34.
Well, I don't think Chris or Rich has lost this late in the race when he's been leading this place.
That's awesome. You got it, Rich.
Nice Yoda or Jedi mind tricks there, Mooney.
If they worked, I'd be
Okay.
using them on Ryan at the moment instead of Rich.
Yeah, he's got you by about a second there for 8th spot. Still a battle there. Just a few more to go. I was hoping Nick would give me 6th spot, but he's not helping me out at all. Running really clean laps up there in P6. It's actually pulling away. Maybe he noticed I was catching him. I don't think I'm going to be catching anybody with 129s.
On through there, lads.
Josh not laying down, gaining some ground on the lead at the moment. Close battles out there for 3rd spot and 8th spot at the moment. We should have about 2 to go.
Oh, about to run out of gas. So,
Ah,
all you, Mooney.
I'm not doing a whole lot better than you are. If we've got 2 laps, I'm short myself. By 2/10 of a lap.
could let those leaders go by you. Did you guys get a white flag?
Yep.
We'd have to slow down almost 30 seconds. I don't think we want to do that.
Hey, finish a lap down, finish the race, and run out of gas. Let's finish a lap down. Final few corners for the leaders. Two hairpins to go. And the commentator curse holds off as Rich takes the stripe, takes this checkered flag. Congratulations, Rich, on the victory. Josh right there in second spot. Brandon and Kyle battling for third. Brandon takes that as Jason comes across the line in the fifth position. Waiting on Nick here. Coming up for sixth, and Ron about 10 seconds behind. That'd be me, by the way. Talking to myself in third person here. And Nick nails the final hairpin. Goes across the line in sixth. I complete my lap in seventh. For my best finish of the season. We'll see if Ryan or Mooney can chug to the line. Looks like Mooney's got a possibility. I don't see Ryan out there. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's got one hairpin to go. He needs a push. As Mooney inches across the line.
Started sputtering under the flag.
Yeah, you're known for that, Mooney, so that's good. Ryan is sputtering before the flag.
I'll come back and get him.
Nice race, Rich and Josh.
Well, if it's not for position, I'll push him across, but I'm not going to
No,
have
I'm
him
not
go
worried
by
about
anybody.
it.
You're like 30 feet from the line.
I'm gonna make it.
As Ryan finishes with a top 10 finish in 9th place.
Yes.
Before Brett was able to catch him. Here comes. Oh, no, it was Chris. Chris was, I think Chris was a lap down, so he couldn't have got by you. All you had to do was cross that line.
I'll take a top 10 on a track I've never driven, ever.
It's a couple challenging corners out here. This is a fun track.
Yeah, I like it.
Hey, the top guys, if you could come up, top drivers, top 3, if you come up to the chat so we could chit-chat on the stream.
Thanks for the race, guys.
Yeah, good race, everyone.
Yeah, it was great.
Nice rain, Rich.
Great.
We'll catch you next time.
Rich, beautiful job out there, Rich. That was great.
Yeah.
You guys really had a battle between you and Josh, Brandon, and Kyle, man. You guys were back and forth.
It was
pretty heavy.
It was pretty much a race that nobody wanted to lead, though, because everyone at the front had some sort of issue and dropped back. Just felt like the track just changed every single lap. I don't know why. Just inconsistent.
I was feeling good, and then I got a slow down and had to give second back, and that slowed me up just enough, I think.
Yeah. You were catching there at the end, Jason. You were doing really good. You were gaining on him. I was trying to throw down the double whammy curse on him, talking about him at the end, but he held on. So actually, I wasn't trying to do that, Rich. I was just announcing what was going on.
Technically, I was the one that tried to throw the curse on him.
Yeah. Leave it to Mooney. Brandon P3, man, that was you were up front. You were in the top 5 all day, but back and forth. That was quite a battle you guys were running.
Yeah, never really found the front of the group, which was okay. I was fine where I was at. I was pushing hard enough where I was at. So yeah, was fortunate enough. Tried helping my brother out a little bit when he made it up to first, and was trying to just hold Rich and Josh or Jason, not sure who it was at that point that was up there. Just I knew I wasn't as fast as Rich and Josh and those guys, so I was just trying to play the team game and help my brother get out, but he made some mistakes and couldn't quite get out, and then ran off track a few laps later, unfortunately, and fell back with me as the other 2 guys went around. But yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was quite a battle. You guys were going at it pretty good up front. It was fun to watch from the back. No one managed to get 0 incidents out of that. Looks
that'd
like
be hard.
yeah, it's a tough track to do. It looks like Brandon was the closest with just 1.
Mine was taken out about 3 seconds into the race when I got a 4X turn 1.
Yeah, turn 1.
Chris.
Yeah, my bad. I hooked
Turn
that.
1 was a little bit of a mess.
I wasn't sure what happened. I watched the replay. I hooked the inside of that berm and won, and it just shot the car, the ass end around.
Yeah, the first lap was hard in the Lambo. There was no rear grip whatsoever.
Yeah, that's the Lambo. I was running that, and my Achilles heel was turn 4. I kept trying to take that 4th gear and just lay it through the corner, and whenever I did, I'd clip something that I couldn't see on the inside of the track that when I was in 3rd, I didn't hit, and it spun me around. And I did it once in practice, and there on lap 2 of the race, so it put me back. But it was a fun race. It was a really good run. You guys were doing great up front. I managed to salvage a 7th out of it. Good run from Nick. He ran up there in 6th. He was there all night. Ryan was up there, and then he had a little fuel issue and a hardware problem by the sounds of it. He finished in the top 10 though. So
Mark was doing really well for a good portion of that race too, until he, coming down the hill there, he got into the grass and then looped it.
I saw him go flying. Yeah, he was way out. He went way out in the grass.
And he caught it and came back, but he lost it coming back on, and that's what sort of gave me 4 of mine. But
yeah,
there was nothing he could do other than try and direct it on safely, and not just was too close.
Hey Josh, my bad, man. Sorry to get into you there, bro.
I don't remember when that. Oh, that was in the beginning.
Yep, I took my drive-through penalty on there. That way, I don't know if that's how you guys do it or not, but I went through.
You wouldn't have had to.
If it was your fault, I mean, everybody at the start. I mean, first corner is always tough because everybody's trying to get for the same real estate. And there's a lot of cars in there. You know, we try to get through, but it was pretty tight. Nick, and you did really good, Nick. You held on for 6 there.
Yeah, I was fighting for you. You were coming up behind me.
I was trying to catch you, but it was way too far. I didn't have enough time. I
Oh,
just
man.
started making sure I was doing clean laps so I wouldn't lose anymore. So I just stayed clean 10 seconds back.
Nice. Yeah, I was doing good, and then I messed up on a corner, and Alex was behind me, and then he had got out of the throttle right when he was trying to let me pass, and then like I was already full throttle, and I ended up getting another incident point, slowed me down. So I think you caught up with me from right there when that happened.
Yeah.
No worries. It's a good race. Appreciate you guys once again. It's fun.
Yeah, it was a fun run. Jason, throw that out in PM to an admin. Don't throw it out in group chat, please. Your back marker comment. We'll look at it. So it was a lot of fun. Everybody had I think everybody had a good time. We'll get the standings posted up, and I'm going to be in the commentator box for a week or so because I am going to be on the road. So
Right on.
So I'll be in the booth, and hopefully announcing a couple of the races for you guys. And I'll be away from lobby, so I'm not chatting and giving Rich the commentator curse there. He just won't know it. So we'll see how that goes.
Put me in for a drop race. I want to pretend I wasn't here tonight.
Once you show up, you can't pretend you wasn't here. We all saw you, Alex. Unfortunately.
It was terrible. Like, I didn't practice this track under the right conditions. So I was practicing on a night hot sunny day, and then came into the session. I was like, "Oh dear
Nice
Jesus!"
overcast,
and I practiced with high downforce, and then got wrecked in the first lap. I'm not sure who came across and got into me, if it was Lockwood or somebody after that initial wreck.
There was a couple. They were pinballing around and hit you.
Oh yeah, and so then I was in a bad mental state, and then I was trying to push on a track I'm not super familiar with anyway, and that was it, baby. Like, oh god, I think I had like 33 incidents or something.
Holy shit, bro!
It's the most I've ever had, and I've run some like long endurance races.
Yeah, it was only 30.
Oh, there we go.
It was only 30.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're nowhere in the
All right.
near neighborhood of some guys that have been much worse than that. So you're
Yeah.
fine.
I was
Yeah.
pissed.
Hey, I'm gonna bring my stream up to
Very
the other
good.
channel and shut it down. So I'll be
Yep.
back in a little bit. Well, it was a good race. Everybody had some fun. You guys are still down there chit chatting about it, so you know it's always a good race when it keeps going. So we'll bring it to a close. We'll catch you guys tomorrow at the ARCA race, and then we'll be running things. For Tuesday is going to be a special event. We're going to be doing a special race with Nürburgring, the 4 laps, the Armatron 4 laps at Nürburgring, and that'll be Tuesday night. So hopefully you can tune in for that. We'll have that on the air. And I'm going to go back down and let the guys know about Tuesday. And thanks again for watching. We'll bring this stream to a close. Have fun, and we'll see you on the next one.